Good morning students. Today I am going to discuss class 6 question answer of all the chapter which we have already discussed, like chapter 1, 2 and 3. Let us start our first chapter, categories of computer and computer languages question answer. Then first question is, in which generation of computer were transistor used? In second generation of computers, transistor were used. What is a microcomputer? Give some example of microcomputers. Any type of computer or device that has a microprocessor chip is called microcomputer. The device which has a microprocessor chip, that is called microcomputer. Example: desktop computer, laptop, notepad, tablet, smartphone, server, all are called microprocessor. Why? Because there is a microprocessor chip. Next question, for what purpose is a workstation computer used? Workstation is a computer used for engineering applications, desktop publication, software development and other such type of application which require moderate amount of computing power and relatively high quality graphics capabilities, where many people work for the purpose of developing application software. That type of places workstation are required. What is a machine code? Machine code which work in a 0 and 1 digit, which is also called binary digit. Machine code or machine language is a set of instructions executed directly by a computer's central processing unit. Each instruction performs a very specific task such as load, a jump or an ALU, arithmetic logic unit operation, on a unit of data in the CPU register or memory. So that is that work in the 0 and 1 form and directly executed by central processing unit are called machine code. Write some advantages of low-level language. Machine code is also called low-level language. So what will be the benefits or advantages of low-level language? Low-level language allow for close control of the CPU. For example, many devices drivers are coded assembly languages. They can be very efficient, well optimized. Code written in a low-level language can be made to run very quickly compared to the other programming models. Why it will run very quickly? Because there is no need of translation of languages. Directly it can execute through central processing unit. Define high level language. Write its advantage. High level language, the languages which we used now. English language is called high level language. High level language is a language which is user friendly, convenient to instruct a computer. High level language is a language which a user finds convenient to instruct a computer. Machine language paved way of interaction between man and computer in this language. So it is the interaction between the man and computer. Instructions are specified as simply English language phrases. So next, what will be the advantage of high level language? It is simple commands in English language, no knowledge of hardware and binary arithmetic required. Required less time and efforts to make program. Why it is required less time to effort? Because there we do not need to convert every command in the form of 0 and 1. Next question is, what is interpreter? So to converting high level language or high level language and other languages to the machine language, we need a translator. So there is a different type of translator, one of them interpreter. So what did it do? The translator program is used to convert high level language program into machine language. An interpreter translates line by line, execute the instruction and then repeats the procedure for the remaining instruction. So what is the what it convert? High level language program into the machine language. Interpreter convert high level language program into the machine language. Write the name of some high level languages. Some of the high level languages are Basic, COBOL, Pascal, Fortran, Logo, C, C++, Java and many more. This is the question answer of first chapter. Now we will discuss second chapter question answer. Second chapter, file management, organization of data. What do you understand by organization of data? What do you understand by organization of data? How can we organize our data? Organization of data includes creating and managing files and folders so that we may access them easily. Better file management makes our job easier when we require viewing, editing, copying or moving a data in a file or folder. To manage our file and folder, to access them easily, how to copy and view and edit for our convenience, it is called organization of data. How will you rename a file? We can rename a file. So how? First, to change the name of the file folder, right click on the file folder and from the pop-up menu click rename. First you have to right click from your mouse, then a pop-up menu will come, click on the rename and then change your name whatever you want to write. How can transfer of data done? How we can transfer a data? Transferring a data means taking it from one place to another place. Transfer of data from one drive to another can be done either by moving files or folder or by copying them and then pasting to the another drive or location. There is a two method. First, moving from one location to another. In this method, the original copy will delete and it will come to the another location. In copying method, it will be duplicate the data in original place. Also, it will be rename and then it will copy to the another location. Next question, when will you use cut and paste method for transferring data? The cut and paste method is used when you want to remove the original file folder and simply get it copied into the another location. When you want to delete from the original location and copy into the another location, that is called cut and paste method. Next question, what is the flip feature of Windows? How will you use this feature? When you need to have more than one application open at a time, in such a situation use flip feature of Windows to preview your open window. When you want to open a multiple application at the same time, that time we can easily use flip feature. And how to use? Press and hold the Alt key and then press Tab to open the flip view of your open windows. While still pressing the Alt key, you can flip through the open windows by pressing the Tab key. Stop on the windows you want to open and it will be appear on the full screen. This one I have already discussed in the last video, that how to use flip features, we can open multiple application, and when you want to work in a particular application, then just release the key and the application will be open. So you can watch that video to check how to use flip feature. Next question, what is wildcard character? What is the use of wildcard character in searching files and folder in a computer? So wildcard character, which is asterisk and question mark, which is used to search file and folder, which name you may we forget. A wildcard character is the keyboard character such an asterisk or question mark that is used to represent one or more character when we are searching file or folder or etc. The question mark is used to substitute for one letter or symbol that you do not know. The asterisk is used to substitute for many letters and symbols. So this is the questions of chapter 1 and 2. Write all the question answer in your notebook and learn it. In the next video, we will discuss the question answer of third chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day.